Remember our homemade pizza dough? This is what I did with mine. I made it yesterday, put it in a Ziploc bag, and refrigerated it. I think that is ultimately the way that you have the good flavors develop in your pizza dough, and you get an awesome bubble texture. Now, if you don't have time for that, you can go ahead and use it after you first make it fresh. It's totally fine. But if you have the time, I would definitely recommend trying to make it the day before. I'm going to take half of this dough to make a pizza. And I use a little semolina. I think that really helps the dough not stick. So it's still kind of cold actually on the fridge, and it's still stretching beautifully. And you see that? My family and I love to do pizza night. We do calzones sometimes too, pizza night, or make your own pizzas where everybody, I set all the toppings out and then everybody gets to do their own idea of what they like for pizza. So really, the options for homemade pizza dough are endless. You can do breakfast pizza. You can turn it, like I said, into a calzone for a stromboli. My husband loves this when I make strombolis. Or you can even use this dough as a focaccia dough. And you can bake it in your oven, and you can infuse it with different flavored oils. You can put fresh herbs, rosemary, thyme. You can do all kinds of things with this dough. So this is a really good versatile dough recipe. If you're looking for that recipe, it is posted on my page. Super simple. If you're buying store-bought dough, you're going to love this homemade recipe. It's very easy, much easier than you would ever have thought. So I'm just going to put a little bit of semolina underneath. We're going to turn it around on it. And then I'm going to be using my Granitestone Piezano Pizza Oven today because I think it just gives an amazing crust. And it really bakes in that like stone hearth flavor that you would get if you had ordered pizza out. So I'm going to do that today. And I'm honestly just using what I have on hand in the fridge. I had some homemade pesto left over, so I'm going to put pesto down. You could obviously do a pizza sauce or a marinara sauce. I love a white pizza. I love cheese pizza. So pesto, I think, is a great option as well. You can put Alfredo sauce down, whatever you have. That's what's great about pizza dough. If you have one or two of these dough recipes in the fridge ready to go at any time, you can make so many things from it. I think this is an amazing pantry staple type of recipe that you can utilize to feed your family. And I do have a little piece of burrata, so I'm going to break that fresh mozzarella up, put that down, spread that out. It's gonna be so good. If you've ever been to one of those stone hearth pizza places, you know how much money they charge for a pizza like this. And like I said, that dough recipe made enough for 2, maybe even 3 pizzas. So there's plenty to go around. I'm gonna wipe my hands off. Okay, then I like to add some meats. So I have some salami left over. I'm just gonna put some slices of that on there. And oh yes, it's gonna be so good because these little pieces are gonna crisp up in the pizza oven and become delicious. Perfect. Obviously, you could do pepperoni. You don't have to do meat. You could do a veggie pizza. I love mushrooms and spinach on my pizza as well. This is just what I had in the fridge. It's a great way to use up leftover ingredients and go through some of your pantry ingredients as well. Just going to top it off with a little bit of Italian seasoning. And we're going to pop it into our Granitestone Pizza Oven. All right, so the Granitestone Piezano is preheated. As you can see, mine is very well loved, well used. That's all right. Totally fine. Pizza stones get like that after a while. And we're going to put our homemade pizza right in the center. Close her up. Let her cook. It smells so good in here. Guys, check it out. Whoo! Look at that pie. She's so pretty. Wow. Do you hear that? That's the #1 sign of a good crust. Let's cut it. so hot still. Okay. Take a look. Yum. Beautiful, crispy crust all the way around. And I can see, I don't know if you guys can see inside. Show you. Oh, it's so hot. I can see already, just from the cross view, that this pizza crust has an amazing bubble structure and texture. Yum. I gotta let it cool a little bit before I try a piece. But wow. Definitely try out that recipe for homemade pizza dough. It's so easy. And if you want, check out the Granitestone Piezano Pizza Oven. Amazing pizza crust in this thing. It gets up to 800 degrees. Super fast cooking. Took me 5 minutes.